Good morning, Garage Journal. This is Big Earn 86 with a smoke machine video specifically made for Mastermind. This is my take on the paint can smoke machine. I'll explain what I used it for and then we'll go from there. Essentially, my wife's 2001 Toyota Celica was throwing an Evap code for a long time, 18 months. I replaced most of all the dried out rubber hosing, the new canister, whole 9 yards, and I couldn't find it. So decided to go out and make a smoke machine. I looked at all the paint tube ones. I didn't really like them because it's very hard to get a seal on a round wall that the paint can has. So I thought long and hard about what I had that I could use, and I came up with the old 5.56 ammo can I had laying around. And it worked really well. It's a little bit of a heavier gauge, and the walls are flat. So with that said, we'll do a quick overview and I'll show you guys how this thing works. So we'll go with the inside first. To begin with, it's just a kerosene wick and vape coil that I bought off Amazon. I'll put all these on YouTube so you guys can order the same parts if you want. These electrical bulkheads are for race cars. They were the most expensive part, but I thought it was worth it because I wanted it to kind of be a little bit more of a professional job. And then these air bulkheads are actually for water. Technically, you could use this type of tubing for your water filtration systems in your house or what have you. I guess there's more than one use, but that's basically the inside of the box. You can kind of see there's some mineral oil still on the ground, but basically when it's time to use this thing, I'll just soak the wick down and plug her in. So let's take a look at the outside. That's the input, air input, and it comes from, once the lid's closed, it comes from the barbecue regulator. Again, I have another coupling that I purchased off Amazon for quick disconnect purposes. They work really slick. As you can see here, once you slide it in, it's locked in there. It's not coming out. It's not going anywhere. So the air comes from an air compressor. I specifically bought this quick disconnect for this project. Reason being, sliding this black sleeve turns the air on and off, and I'm able to kind of control the volume. So when it's on, you can kind of see. Maybe you can hear it, maybe you can't, I don't really know, but it's not focusing, whatever. All right, so very low pressure. If you look it up, it's measured in column of water, I think, but essentially it's like 1 psi or 1.25 psi or what have you. So quick disconnect coupling to the regulator inside the box, and then of course all the smoke's being generated by the positive and negative coming from the battery or what have you, and then exits out of this quick disconnect. I use just silicone seal maker gasket I had laying around, nothing special there. I tried to do a really good job with heat shrinking and some of these hardware fittings I purchased off of Separate Electronics Supply Warehouse. I'll send that to you guys so you can check it out. But works really good. I'll do a quick follow-up video here so you can see it in action, but makes a lot of smoke and worked really well. Long story short, I was able to diagnose the leak on my wife's Evap system. Essentially, I think a chipmunk had gotten on top of the fuel tank and took one tooth mark worth of plastic out of a small line. And I found the leak, replaced it, and the light hadn't been on for about 6 months, knock on wood. So good luck, Mastermind, and here's my take on the project.